I know, long time no see.
Well, when COVID happened, that's what they started to do because people were um, requesting to be at certain places, and so if they didn't hear the name, they wouldn't know, so they couldn't repeat it. Oh, this is Ramona. This is Tiffany, and this is Kim.
I've met
So
you
Kim's my
before.
new partner.
Oh
I
yeah?
met you back when we were doing that, when I was with ERT. When you came up and talked to me when we were doing the Fulton.
Yeah, I
Remember?
remember.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you remember. I remember.
No, I remember. I remember
Okay.
talking to a bunch of ladies that day.
Yeah.
I tell Trina all the time, y'all, I need a commission because I got Mitzi and Randy off that corner.
Yeah.
I did that.
Right? Wow.
And I got these people here in the gray trailer talking about wanting some help to move up there with them too.
Right?
I was supposed to, but that didn't work out.
You don't want to?
Oh, I wanted to, but they got all the paperwork, got everything going, but now it's winter and I'm supposed to be having a mastectomy. And
Right.
I canceled it in June,
Right.
Okay.
and
So
I don't want to
here's
go up there
basically
with
a self
in the
pay
winter
that you
and have to go back and forth,
Right.
you know.
Here's just, oh, I'm sorry. Here's just another paper. Just
So
$6. You can
that's
take them out
me.
in Bay Area and leave
But
it.
I like Mitzi and Randy. They love it up
Yeah.
there. They went on a second
Have you gone
honeymoon.
in for medical care lately?
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
have
good.
my
So we're just
doctor. I
waiting
had
to give
on
them
the
all back. You
30th.
can come
No,
Okay.
I mean
Okay.
I see her once a month.
If you
Okay.
need to go like
I have
grab something or
oncologists
whatever.
and all
Okay.
that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
the whole deal is housing for to have somewhere to have recovery from the mastectomy.
Right.
I can't. I'm supposed to have chemo first, radiation after, then
And you need it.
reconstructive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't do it here on the street.
Right.
Right.
No, I can't go to the grocery store without worrying about, you know, and
Yeah.
not so much the RV anymore, but the car. Like I don't like the last time when they came out the other day, SFMTA flat out threatened my car. They said it's not occupied, so we'll just take it.
What you mean it is?
And
I'm right here.
Lindsay and them, Lindsay, you know Lindsay, she immediately hopped in. I'm sleeping in it, you know, but they know that's all. You know, that's crazy. It's just insane. That's what I work. Yeah.
So now they're gonna leave the RV alone, but they're gonna target your car.
No,
Let
what
it
they're
run.
doing is lying about you. That's what I come over here to tell
Girl,
you.
what? Tell me.
The police, not the SFMTA,
Uh-huh.
but the police say they're calling hot and they're telling them that y'all have offered us services again and again, and we as a that right, I know, but that we didn't want them, and so we're eligible for a resolution now.
So you already know.
Oh,
That's a crock
eligible
of
for
shit.
resolution? Oh, thanks.
Now you know that's a crock of shit.
Well, I know you. You'd claim me the minute anybody called you.
Exactly.
The
Like
minute
what?
anybody
Like we're
called
working with
you.
her. We like
No, I
what?
know that. Like that's the.
Wow.
I might not be able to say that about anybody else, but I'll say that about Trina
Wow.
Branch.
Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
They
it's pretty
always
fucked
do
up.
shit like that. I don't understand. You know, how long has it been since you've been working with fucking ECS and they didn't sent you around the corner of
April
you back in the,
14th, the day I got the went and got my
that's what I'm
the
saying.
day I went and got the mammogram and found out I was BIRADS 5, and I'm driving back from that trying to absorb that, and I get the call from ECS, we're going to help you, and I'm like, okay, this is God, and it's all been the biggest crock of lies
Oh my
that
God.
anybody could, you know, like.
Yeah.
So you know, we know me, so we know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You do.
And I'm sorry that you have to go through that. Because,
Yeah,
you
but that's
know,
all right. I'm
of
jumping the
course,
hoops.
yeah, but I mean, you know,
It's not the point. God's got
and
his
I always
reasons.
tell them, and what's so funny is
But
that
it made me
no matter,
crazy when the cops said that about you. Because I know that's not you.
and here's the thing, I haven't even really been at work too much. I've been like having some issues, so I haven't, I've been here, but I haven't,
Yeah.
and then when we have been here, we've been like super duper, like crazily
I can
busy.
imagine. You got 8,000 people out here trying to
Um,
get something doing.
so I mean, you know, I don't know why they do that. I don't know why
They were so.
they say
They
that.
told the guy with the wheelchair down the guy where the door is open right
Uh huh.
now. He's like
Uh
70 something, and
huh.
he's in a wheelchair. And the police told him in front of Tracy, not me, but in front of Tracy, they would drag him out and it wouldn't be occupied
Oh,
anymore.
that's lovely.
Did they? The
Yeah,
police.
the police.
See him try to do that.
That's
Well, no, but see
crazy.
that's the
But that's the type of bullshit that they do.
They do it after.
okay. Well,
After hours? Yeah.
Okay.
no, this was 10 o'clock in the morning. I come I come out for the community. I come out and brought my box of legal papers, and
Right.
and they haven't been back, but that puts a big target on my back, big time. So, the thing is, I've lost a school bus with small children in it. Lived in it for 10 years. On this very road in 2006, SFMTA police gonna arrest my husband if he turned the key. So I'm totally aware it happens. And all these other people that don't believe me, they're full of shit.
Right.
I told them flat out, you come near me. I brought the SFMTA guy over and I said, I got a full bottle of propane in here. You try to drag me out of my trailer, I'm gonna blow it up. No, I'm gonna blow it up.
I like you.
I'm gonna blow it up. The police here.
Why are they threatening people saying that?
Because they want everybody just to move. Just
Where?
move. Just move.
They just want you to move from right here.
Just so that they can find you at the next spot and then move
Yeah,
you
but
from there.
see, but that's the thing.
See, the responsibility is at SFMTA because they control the streets, right? The streets need to be emptied of people in RVs. In order to do that, we need parks, not safe parking, not.
We need a space for people to move to.
We just need somewhere. I guarantee you,
Supposedly they're not allowed to tow if you live in it.
supposedly. I found out
That
that
was the thing.
that's a
She
lawsuit that
told me that, and yeah.
that's a lawsuit that got actually thrown out. So it's not, like it was just an agreement. In order to get it thrown out, SFMTA agreed not to tow occupied trailers.
Right.
Well, I told that to SFMTA the other day, and they laughed their ass off at me.
Because they don't give a fuck.
So,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Because they
so
actually just really don't care.
see, the breakdown is in communication between you guys and the police, right? Like
And
that
that's the
in
thing. So we don't
between.
even have HSOC. We don't even work with them anymore, right?
Whoa,
Oh, they
really?
still do?
Yeah.
But not the officers that were,
No,
not the
our
ones that the
officers.
good officers that
Not our
was the
good
good ones.
officers.
Yeah.
And then they even started changing that FMTA to
Right.
This is all right. Look,
That's why I said bye.
back in the day when they started food stamps, back in the 50s, 60s, man, they mistreated people so bad,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Right.
So there was a really bad case, I'm pretty sure it was Los Angeles, where they ruled it unconstitutional that the social worker from the food stamp office could come to a single woman's house in the middle of the night, midnight, and look for evidence of a man.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
They'd stop that
Like
shit.
you got 7
Okay.
kids up in here, but they can't have no daddy up in here.
No, but they would look. They would come in your
You gotta be
house
single.
and
Wow.
look, and you had to
We're
agree
gonna come
to it,
your house to make sure.
and look for a toothbrush or some shoes under the bed or something like that.
And that's so true, and that's what's
No,
crazy.
so-
I don't know if you ever remember. Oh, you too young to remember. But you know that movie Claudine.
No.
Okay, so
I'm
look it
old,
up. Back
but
in
I
the
don't
day,
remember.
it was about a single mother. She had like 7 kids, and every time the social workers come up, they got to hide all the shit. They got to hide the good iron, because you can't possibly have a good, nice iron if you receiving benefits. Like you got to hide all the good stuff.
That's it. That's
Because you have to
it.
let them see that you weren't capable of,
Right.
getting this good stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, here's Charlene.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, 1,200 required. Yeah. Yeah, right here on the front. Okay.
Not just yet.
Bye.
It's gonna take a minute. Get 'em moving.
Yeah. So see, that's
You
that's
know.
that's my point though. The reason I brought up that way it used to be for food stamps. Now food stamps is so. Like that is the one program. It is how it is. Right.
Yeah.
So, but that's only been 30 years ago, right?
Right.
A lot of lawsuits, a lot of bullshit, a lot of anger, a lot of going to court, right? Okay, the way I look at it, the Department of Homelessness is a new department, right? Like how old is it? Not very old.
I don't know.
Lee.
Yeah.
I think it was Lee that did it.
It can't be more than a couple of years.
Right, homeless department. So they don't have any.
Something like this, right?
They're like the food stamps in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, right? You see, and they don't have any. It's Wild Wild West. So,
Yeah.
but this is America, and
There is.
so people. The problem is really you're dealing with a very deprived population.
Yeah.
People don't have capacity to survive and process lawsuits and things like that. And that's where I come in.
Right?
Yes, you definitely. That's what I'm saying. So us working with her through ECS, whatever steps that they needed her to do, whatever paperwork they needed her to get, whatever it is, she's always done that, right? And just some other providers that we work with, I don't know, it's just the people that they have working, like I said, it's not collectively the whole company.
Yeah.
But it's some people that work within who will just be with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like you did you actually do all these different things.
Some of the papers were the same papers, but with a different title. That was kind of
Right.
suspect.
Yeah, right.
You know,
just crazy
you were there.
know,
You were the one fetching
They
them.
always feel like people trying to defraud them or trying to do some fictitious
Yeah.
shit. But
So what? It just led to nothing.
I was gonna
or-
say
That's
that.
right.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
what I was wondering. So what happened? They just failed you?
Okay, wait. Well, so all right. So it went on and on
What's the
until
latest?
all right. So June 23rd, I was supposed to be getting a mastectomy that I postponed in order to get housing up in Mendocino County at the RV park, and they were going to pay like 3 months in advance plus a deposit. You know, $400 a month. Yeah. I needed to have my vehicle repaired in order to get smogged and tagged and get into the park because you can't get into an RV park with no tags or a non-running RV. So,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
so August 20th came and went, and they got the final piece of paper, and nothing ever came
You guys
back.
hit these guys or?
So not everybody. We're here waiting with this gentleman and we're talking to her, but we haven't hit like let me see the last 3 trailers.
Okay.
Got it.
Going that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So we ought to head down that way.
Yeah, thanks,
Cool.
guys.
Yeah.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you guys.
Thank you.
So August 20th, she came out and got the paper, and we were all ready. And see,
I personally came out here, worked, picked up the paperwork, took it back to ECS. Here's all the paperwork you need. You say you need this, you need that, you need here it is. We are, yeah, with Patrick, yes.
W-9, they need the man's W-9.
Right,
It was
a whole
ridiculous.
slew of
Yeah, just a whole bunch of papers. Yeah.
Everything they asked for. Now,
And
I
then,
had the manager come out with me to meet with her, and my only question was, what else is it that she needs to provide for you guys to do what you guys are supposed to do?
Pretty simple. Yeah.
She told us. We did it.
okay,
Here we
so
are.
time goes by. August 20th, she takes the papers, and I'm eagerly checking my email, ready to go, because there's enough time for me to be up there before the snow, because I'm getting my mastectomy done in Contra Costa at Martinez. That's up in Mendocino, about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. So there's so September, October, November, right? That's enough time. They're paying 3 months rent. It's enough time before I got to start, trying to do it. But I don't want to be going back and forth to things in snow because I can't drive. I can drive, but I don't want to drive in snow. I don't want to be up there. I don't know anybody. My kids are here. I don't want to be up there, but I've agreed, haven't
Right.
I? I agreed. So nothing comes of it. Nobody gets back to me. Nobody calls. I'm emailing. Hey, knock, knock. So I start going through their appeals process, which involves telling their program manager over here at the Department of Homelessness what's going on. Oh, okay, we're going to fix it. That was September 7th. Nothing came of that. September 29th. Nothing came of that. The September 29th appeal, I wrote all the executives of ECS. He comes out, the guy, the boss of the first people that have been working for, he's the actual boss, the guy that's coming. He comes out on October 5th, gets my DMV papers, and supposedly is going to go to the DMV and pay for it, right? Okay. October 20th, he comes back for me to sign something. At the same time as he is having me sign the paper, he has called the Adult Protective Services worker on me for
Oh,
self-neglect.
Oh,
And they
my
are
God.
sitting in my fucking house,
Oh my
and she hollers, "Hey, John," to him while I'm out there signing the DMV papers. Okay, I'm like, whatever. She's talking nursing home, da 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 da. Why aren't you getting?
How are you under that self-neglect category if you're working towards housing?
They wanted to know what was wrong with me that I wasn't getting into housing. Into medical care, and did she need to help me? So she finds out that I refuse to transfer my health insurance over here to this county because I still want to go to Contra Costa.
Fine. Not illegal.
You would think it was. Turns out
but
she wants into that pot of money that you get for very, very sick people county to
And-
county. So when I refused to do that,
They're like, you're not a resident of San Francisco.
No, they never even came that close to saying any of that. We're supposed to be
but
we're
I'm
supposed to
telling
be
you,
making me, yeah, because I can't get that. I can't get them that nursing care money. Okay, now here's the best part. That
her-
man
gotta
over
transfer
there,
her benefits over here, for the San Francisco County.
right? Okay.
Basically, for them to get that money around, like to give her money and pay up the rent, all that.
Yeah.
You have to be a resident of San Francisco, even though she is.
I've been here
But
a
because
year.
her benefits are not transferred over
Right,
here in this
because I want to
county,
keep that same
she's still
doctor.
considered. But she wants to keep that same doctor. She don't want to come to the City Ivy and start new treatment over with somebody else.
Right, exactly,
She wants
exactly.
to know where she's been going. But
That's
because
right.
of that, now that's a loophole in the technicality. Now we don't got to give you nothing. We don't got to follow through. We don't got to help you with the rest of stuff because you haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, but here's the crutch of it. He's still got my DMV papers, my husband's death certificate, our marriage license. He's still got that paperwork.
Oh, so
He has not come and brought me. He's brought me no proof that he's paid or anything. So the day I called you all upset and practically hysterical, and sent you a long text message, all that shit. SFMP, they were out here, SFPD. They call up the DMV. Nobody's paid anything. Only the tickets have been cleared.
Do you have his name that said who would pay for it?
Yeah, John Warner. John Warner, the
Warner.
John Warner, adult coordinated entry.
That's worth looking into right there.
But so wait a minute.
And wait, they know I'm
Wait.
litigious. They know, wait, they know I'm in court already. I went to court from the sweep over there in November. They know I'll go, and I know I got a judge that he was objective to he objected to some of the things they did before, like not giving notice. And we started all on Homeless Coalition and Twitter after that. We started seeing notice was being put up at tent
Oh
encampments.
yeah, they're big on noticing now.
See, but that before
You know
the
why?
lawsuit,
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why we have to notice, take a date, take a picture
Okay.
of it, send it to
All right, let's see.
organizer.
Listen.
that they didn't do that day. So I went to the court and I told him that.
Yeah, I
The
switched
judge,
up
we had a Zoom meeting and everything, and he read the riot act to them and he said, let me hear about this again, and I'll do a 180 on y'all. So, they're still with my papers.
Oh, hey, back. Hey.
While,
We're ready.
all
Showtime,
right,
baby.
showtime.
All right, you good. All right. Have a good night.
All right, so what's happening?
Oh, we're sending him to shelter.
Oh, that's a person you're taking in.
Yes, that's Paul. Yep. He just flagged us down, wanted a place to stay, so
Awesome.
sending him on his way. Yeah. Yeah. So where are you at?
Right
Is
here.
this you right here?
Yeah, come. You want to come see my house? So it's not
Yeah, you know what? I have to stay within
the.
eyesight. I'm in my training, so I don't
Ah,
want to get
got
in
you.
trouble.
Let's talk over here then.
Yeah, but let's walk over there afterwards.
Yeah,
And
cool.
How long you been around?
A year. My
Okay.
husband died in the first wave of COVID in Sacramento at a FEMA camp.
Okay.
And
Are you from Sacramento?
No, I lived here 17 years. That's why
Oh,
I came
okay.
back. I came back here because I knew people and it was more familiar, and he had
Yeah.
just died, so we
Find
you know,
some comfort in that.
yeah, so
yeah.
and my RV was, I managed to retrieve it. Like I had AAA bring it to me over on let me get out the sun. Yeah. I got to stand over here for a minute. That breathing in the sun and all the Yeah, so when I brought it, it was down on the other end of the Great Highway, and I was on a hunger strike for 118 days
Wow.
behind the hostility of the neighbors and no one helping me. And so I quit. I ended the hunger strike after 113 days when the ECS agreed to help me.
Oh, okay.
But I'm right on the verge of going back hunger strike 2.0 because
Oh,
They've-
please don't do that.
the
Take care of yourself.
the cancer has already debilitated me and it's moved into my neck, and I'm already not really, like, I've gone pretty much liquid anyway, so it's almost cheating to say a hunger strike, you know. Right? Like I want to do something more effective this time.
Ramona, you already know what I think. You need to.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Well, it's wrong what's going on.
It is.
And you guys need a lot more. I say this to her all the time. You guys would love your job after I get through with the Department of Homelessness. That's all.
I'd love to.
Okay.
Them over, yeah.
Okay. So we're all on the
Us
same
people,
team. You know, we're
yeah.
on the same team. There's just,
Yeah.
you know, it just needs to be. It's like that's what I was bringing up the Department of Food Stamps, right? I mean, the food stamp, like now it's just such a ironclad way. You wouldn't even imagine in a million years that some social worker could walk in your door to check for a man.
What's the thing? What's crazy is about that is because they set up this program so that there can be toddlers in the home, right? When I had Section 8, I was like 8 months pregnant with my daughter. Now, I had Section 8, but he wasn't on a lease, of course, so they don't need to know all that, but I'm pregnant. I'm going through a property manager, right? I'm hella pregnant, but he's coming over. He's just popping up at the house and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because you want a man to be in the baby's life.
But he's seeing her daddy every day. Every day.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
right.
says, now, he's not supposed to be living here, right?
Oh.
And I'm like, do you see this? You see how pregnant I am? I said, he's going to be here every single day until this baby is born, until she
Go,
dies.
girl. Go,
So
girl.
My child don't deserve
That's
to have
it.
her father here because of some Section 8 bullshit y'all talking about. And he
You
was
go.
like, he just looked at me and he just thought about it like
This woman needs to go to law school.
Like it had never crossed his
it
mind.
had never crossed his mind the fact that I'm fucking about
Seriously.
to have this baby any day. And yeah, you see him here every day. I'm due anytime.
So what
Like,
can we do? What can we do, Ramona?
Oh, wow.
Think on that one for a minute.
Oh, get me started. What can we do
I mean, 'cause
to make it, what
Yeah, I mean,
aspect?
the problem is
Narrow the question
yeah.
down and I'll give you an answer.
we can definitely.
How do we get you housed?
Yeah, like talk to Carol, our clinical supervisor, and ask what the.
Okay, I'm
she
stuck
can
at the
call.
repairs. I'm stuck at the repairs point
Okay,
right
but
now. I need,
She
Okay.
can
I
advocate on
need-
your behalf to the
Yeah.
head of these places and see.
I just
what
need
the
to,
hell's the holdup.
I just need to be able to move.
That's the thing. They won't fix the RV because of the year of the RV.
Right.
No. They don't want to fix the RV unless I go into somewhere off the street. I have to go off
Okay, that was
into
Maricopa
land.
County.
That was
So what the fuck they talking about?
Mendocino.
I mean,
The-
Mendocino, whatever.
So wait, if
But
you
that's what I'm
if you
saying.
agree to go to Mendocino,
I already
She
agreed.
did. That's the thing.
I
then they
already
might fix
agreed.
it? Is that the?
They just stopped talking altogether when I
Okay.
started saying that I needed to hurry this up because every
Yeah.
4 weeks you go by without treating breast cancer, you get a 10% higher mortality rate every
Right.
4 weeks. So we went through all of that and they've just shut up. They just don't even, like the last email I got from him was I needed to get it smogged, that he had the paperwork for the DMV stuff and I needed,
DPS did.
yeah, John Warner, and that he, that I needed to get it smogged when, like, where all the documentation up until this point has been pay DMV, get it repaired. Both vehicles have issues. Get it smogged, done, and I go. Simple as that.
But that's the thing. So they won't fix it unless she's going to a permanent place. But that was up in Mendocino.
We did
County.
that.
That's what it is. That's what I'm saying.
We
so
fixed it.
why your shit ain't fixed? You see what I mean?
I do not know
Already
the answer.
established a place to go. Right.
Right. Well, then he brought up Candlestick Park on the visit when he came when.
Oh yeah.
Right. And so I can't go to Candlestick Park because of my illness. That is nothing but one big radioactive
Yeah.
poison hole.
Yeah.
And I will.
Right?
All right. Let me say this plainly. The reason I got sick in the first place isn't random breast cancer. 7 years ago, we moved into a place in Antioch that was 2,000 feet on the waterway from a Superfund, named Superfund site. Nobody had remediated, and I've been in court ever since over the landlord over it.
Yeah.
When I found out,
Take his ass.
no, I've got a trial. I've got a trial finally on May 16th. I myself, not any lawyer, no one else. I have a trial with the slumlord to get all, probably the fines alone should be around $100,000. And then, but the Superfund site, 24 Prop 65 chemicals are leaking off that thing. And barium has caused what I think is wrong with me, like the symptoms I have. And if they think they're going to put me over there right across the waterway from Hunters Point in that god-awful room 606 thing that the police are suing over, right? Not happening. And so as soon as I said that, there's been no communication. And he still has my DMV. When the police came out here the other day, I had to show the cop my Xerox paperwork and an email from Warner saying he had done it 2 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I called the lady, the woman who's supposed to be the program director.
Janine?
No, Jamisha. called Jamisha, and I said, listen, and this was on, I want you to hear this man tell me this. So I made her listen to SFMTA tell me that no one is paid at DMV. They call that fraud back in Louisiana, where I come from. I don't know what they call it out here in California. Yeah, so I'm just... So she told me to go back to Warner and ask for what's up.
Well,
No, I've been through this man over and over and over. What do I, like, what am I supposed to say to this man? Like, what am I asked Jamisha, because she's Department of Homelessness. He's the nonprofit subcontractor.
Right.
So I'm asking her, what have I done wrong? What do I need to do? Right. My objection now, see, I belong to this thing called Thousand Trails, the camping membership. There's 7 campgrounds in Sacramento, Bay Area, and up in Merchant Hill. For $56 a month, you can stay 4 nights in each camping preserve. You bump it up to the next level, $145 a month. You can stay 21 days, and then your relatives can come, or you can get an emergency week. But you have to pay a $700 down payment. So in the very, very, very beginning, that's what I asked ECS for, and they agreed. But they immediately said, no, we're not going to do that. As soon as they agreed, and I went in, you see what I mean?
Yeah. And you did the whole grievance thing?
Absolutely. September 3rd I started. I redid it again on September 29th, made sure I said it was a grievance, sent it to all the executives, and she's still the same loop. She's the grievance. Like she's telling me to go back to Warner. Yeah, that's it's look, I don't understand. Imagine how they're treating people that are domestic violence, living in a tent with drug addiction. I don't drink. I don't have any. I smoke medical marijuana. Well, I smoke pot.
Yeah.
We won't even call it medical.
We don't need to go there.
Well, it's legal now. I don't. But I was in the movement of medical marijuana back when it was.
Yeah.
So that's why I automatically say that. But, hey, they're treating me like this. What do you think they're going to do for these people? When you walk down there and talk to Tracy, and she thinks she's going to get the same thing I'm getting, and I'm not getting anything. We're aware of that, right? Okay. But when you start talking to people,
that I haven't talked to.
Yeah, she thinks she's going out. The cops told her they're going to put her out at that park. That she's going to get a spot out at the park.
We need to go over here and talk to her right quick, Tracy. Huh?
Yeah, Golden Gate. She wants to go really bad.
Yeah, let's go see what Tracy is talking about.
I would love to know what the
Anything we
process.
can do
I'm
for you in
gonna
the
walk down.
meantime?
I'm gonna walk down with y'all because Tracy's my friend, and I've been advocating her to put in a housing assessment. Because I think we're protected with the housing assessment. Like if there was a way to, like you said, what can you do to help? And this is kind of subversive, okay? But if there was a way for HOT, now the reason I know this counts is because in the discussion between SFMTA and the board of directors, when they started doing the, I guess we could get out the way. I guess he didn't want the parking lot that bad. Yeah, so they say that they won't tow as long as HOT declares that you're part of their program.
You guys are.
No, but nobody can prove it unless y'all come up with a paper for it. That's what I'm saying.
What's the easiest thing to prove? I can do it in 2 seconds.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but you have to go through, like, it has to be on some kind of official letterhead or something. And that would stop the cops right then. Yeah, see, but no, the cops are telling us, like, nope, HOT's telling us you're not taking services. This is the guy. This is the guy. The guy in the wheelchair is the one that they were going to drag out.
Hi, Reese's. Oh, that's a friendly dog.
And these are the guys here. They're interested in getting some help too, to move maybe.
He's beautiful.
Okay. You're friendly?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Hey, HOT's here.
Yes.
Hello, HOT's here. HOT team. Housing assessment.
Your little princess?
Okay. What's up, Reese?
You're so cute. Look at you, little dog. Oh, you're so cute.
Your little
Oh, I love you. Hi. You're so cute. Oh, yeah, you like that little rat.
You're coming out? Huh? Where's she at? Tracy. HOT's here. All right. All right. A park. That's what we need. We just need a park. People
Yeah,
need
wouldn't that
parks.
be nice?
That would be great.
It's just
I
all
was
it
just
is.
saying that.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it'd be nice if they could open up from the Golden Gate Park. Let you guys
Anything.
have a parking lot and some safe sleep, you know? Come
They,
on.
this is, you know, this
Yeah.
is. And the hard part is, like I said, is that when the cops come and it's scary, they can tow you right then.
They
Yeah, they do
shouldn't
some
be able
bullshit.
to do that. That's bullshit.
But
And they be with
As far as
bullshit,
I
too.
know, it's the bullshit. As far
All
as
right.
I know,
They-
either it's a moratorium or it's a law that you can't, if you live in a vehicle, they're not supposed to be able to tow it.
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
but that's not what SFMTA told us.
Yeah, but they be
Right?
coming
Well,
over
I'm
here with the
gonna call-
bullshit.
So
We're gonna
there
have-
needs to be some kind of paperwork or some kind of
Oh.
kind of,
What
you
does that
know.
even mean?
Grain friendly?
I don't know. Corn, wheat, and gluten free. The good grain.
Because they got oatmeal and brown rice.
Yeah, but it's,
What can't she have?
I don't know.
maybe gluten. And there, Tracy. Is she coming up? Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. You're so cute.
Yes, she is.
We're trying to give this to you. Yeah.
Smell it. Look
Yeah.
at it.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
do
what's
it.
that? What's that? What's
Do
that?
it.
She hella. Yeah, that dog ain't missing no meals. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit right.
This
Yeah,
dog
it's
feels
kind of
nice.
nice right
It
here.
is nice today.
Little
Right here.
shade under the tree.
That's why they want us to leave.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I just need to be able to move. I just need my repairs and the DMV, and I will go because I was already involved in Thousand Trails. Would Ray rather be there?
Right.
And I just need the repairs. Like it just needs to be the, you know, restarted,
Yeah.
re-engaged, and I don't know how that.
How much is it?
That's the problem. Until we get someone in there and digging and
Oh,
knowing,
so
we
we don't
don't
know.
really know because there's a wiring issue where it was stored. Raccoons got in and ate the wires, so there's no tail light. Like it runs, but there's a starting issue. Alternator, we think that's, you know, the part alone is $200-300.
Yeah.
So as you go into these things, I don't know. When I put it in court, I said $4,500 in court, right? And that I
Probably
think,
safe.
but it saves my
Because
home.
Really, naturality, I think that the allotted money they have for each person who's problem-solving help is like $8,000.
Yeah, so.
So, yeah, like what the fuck? $8,000?
And I'm willing to leave, you know, like I'm not, and it's not like everyone, the 3 mechanics that I've trust that have gone through it, there's no like transmission, there's no
Yeah.
suspension problems, it's raw, you know, it's solid to
Just
put money
Teflon.
into. You know, you don't want to just invest in, you know, whatever. But, yeah, so I don't know how that works. And it's really frustrating because, like I said, they know I'm litigious. They know that I'm able to communicate what's going on, and they're still doing it. So that makes me not want to go to court, oddly enough.
What's up, Tracy?
Hi.
How you doing?
Do you want this?
It says,
So
it says grain friendly.
so it's oatmeal and brown rice.
My dog likes it.
Is that okay?
It doesn't have corn, wheat,
that
or
means.
gluten.
What's
What
up,
does that
Lindsay?
even mean?
I don't know. No corn,
Grain
wheat.
friendly. I mean, that
I
means
know. No
It doesn't have
corn.
the corn.
That
No,
means
not
that
exactly
food is
grain.
that food means that food is hella expensive,
Yeah.
and they want you to have it because it's good for the dog.
I think
No
it
corn
might be-
and gluten. Those are bad ones.
Good for you?
Yes. So what's going
All right,
on?
well,
So
I'm gonna
so
go.
What the police? What are the police saying?
they're gonna kill me.
No, I just don't think they
Okay,
can.
they all right.
But they be with the bullshit. That's what
No.
I'm saying, though.
They do whatever the hell they want to do.
That's
I mean,
That's
basically,
it.
that's the bottom line kind of to it all. But we just need to know, and what they, so, because she said that they said that you guys said that we working with y'all, and we offering y'all stuff, but y'all want to accept it.
They said that to me.
That's crazy.
They said I was offered a whole bunch of shit and didn't accept it.
Like what?
That's not.
That's not accurate.
Well,
That's crazy. But I hate that they do that though.
uh,
yeah. So
in
some
the
kind
past I have been offered and not accepted.
And
I mean,
one
but
time you
yeah.
accepted and then they fell through. Remember when the Safe Sleeping site at Stanton?
Yeah,
We were
exactly.
gonna take it, and then they said, "Oh, sorry, we're not." I remember that.
Damn, I hadn't even heard that story.
I just
So
want this fixed, and I will leave it.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
yeah, what's wrong with
I
your?
bought it for $5,500.
Right?
Ran great. Got out here. Got in a car accident. So I was down. And then all these people wanted to help me, help.
Uh-huh.
And one of them took my bank card, took my last $850. And I was sick with COVID. And he came in and he was helping. And he sabotaged my shit, like unhooked and disconnected shit. And
Girl, stop, yo.
I'm not kidding.
I mean, I know you're not, but I'm just saying, God
They
damn.
don't want you to have nothing, man.
Yeah, I've
and
had trouble
so
with
I've been
mechanics
fucking
out here.
fucking
Oh
everything.
yeah.
That's why I'm only going to take a professional,
Have
and that's
you
it.
have
I've
you
only
tried
been
Faithful
fucked
Fools?
I called, but they didn't call me back.
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
so
I
you-
tried them for repairs. They won't do repairs.
But she could get like they did Mandy and Mitzi, didn't they? They bought them a fifth wheel.
You'll never get something rolling that
You know what I mean?
like that. They just lucked out
Um,
on that. It would take about $5,000 to replace, at a minimum $5,000 to replace a rolling vehicle, because the market's just gone crazy since the wildfires. So, you know, we just want repairs in DMV. And we'll
have
go.
you like found a shop that would take it and repair it?
No, why would I go to the shop? I can't pay them.
Yeah,
Okay, so if you found a shop, ECS should be able to help you pay to get it fixed. They just want it to be able to go into a shop. They don't want a backyard.
I would love that.
They want like
Yeah.
I would love it
official
if the
receipt.
tweaker wasn't helping me.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you found a shop where they were taking, they say, "Oh yes, we can fix it." They will help.
Shit
Yeah.
apart.
They
They're
will
all
help.
about the
They
paperwork,
will
right?
help
Like
you.
they want that invoice that says we want this.
Right, and
I
that
paid $840 to have this
I
fucking
remem-
thing code
from right there to I know
the
I
condos
know.
on Fulton
Right?
to
What?
36 on Lincoln.
Yeah.
$840. I got the fucking receipt.
Yeah.
I have $2,000 at least, if not more, probably $3,000 by now, in tickets in the motorhome on the other fucking street, the 33-footer, that I sold to a guy who didn't finish paying me, who sold it out from under me to somebody else, got paid, didn't give me my money,
Oh my God.
but it's still in my fucking name getting tickets. And then
there's a
I have
paper.
tickets on
There's
this
a paper
Sunday.
you can. There's a paper you can file for that.
So,
Talk to me about it, and I can get that off of.
Okay.
like I said.